Principals, you seem to be tone deaf to the concerns of HISD students, teachers, principals, and parents. Others are forced to resign or are non-renewed based on opaque benchmarks that are constantly changing.
Last night's Houston ISD board meeting lasted more than 8 hours with more than 200 people signing up to speak. The overwhelming message was frustration and outrage aimed at Superintendent Mike Miles. But those hours of outrage did not stop the board from voting last night to approve the removal of the principals at Harrod Elementary and Valley West Elementary schools. Now parents are going to continue voicing their frustration and outrage by protesting at HISD schools.
There's protests planned for before and after school at campuses across the district. This morning there's two planned, one at Hamilton Middle School and one at Landtrip Elementary. And that's where we find our Stephanie Whitfield this morning. Stephanie, parents are about to start gathering there.
That's right. This will be the 6th protest we've covered at an HISD school in the last couple weeks. This one is scheduled to begin at 7:15 this morning, and as you mentioned, the next one will be at Hamilton Middle School in the Heights at 7:45. Organizers say they're protesting the harm Superintendent Mike Miles is doing to teachers and the community. That's been the message at schools across the district this month. Parents have also been fighting the termination of several beloved principals. Listen to what a dad told me at a protest in Meyerland 2 days ago.
We're all not sleeping well, we're experiencing a lot of anxiety, our kids are having panic attacks, and that's all because of the instability in the school with a lack of transparency and not knowing kind of what's happening and why.
This afternoon at 2:45, we're told students at more than 24 high schools are planning to walk out of school. They want to see big changes at HISD, starting with the removal of Mike Miles. Now, parents tell us they're taking their concerns to City Hall next. We're told another protest is scheduled to happen in downtown Houston tomorrow morning. Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.
Live on your Friday morning, and turning now to the Houston ISD takeover. Developing overnight, the HISD board voted to officially move forward with more terminations in the district.
Now, this follows continued outcry against the leadership's handling of schools, including allegedly forcing the resignations of popular principals and staff. Our Victor Jacobo joins us live from outside HISD headquarters. Victor, these board meetings have become flashpoints in the back and forth between parents and staff of the district and the HISD leadership.
Yeah, Kimberly, last night more than 200 people were signed up for public comment at that last night's HISD board meeting, pushing that meeting into the overnight hours. Let me show you the moment in the early morning hours when the board finally voted on that item to not renew certain contracts and move ahead with certain terminations.
8 in favor, 1 abstention. Are there any other motions out of closed session? No. Okay. With no further business to discuss, this meeting of the board is adjourned at 12:43 a.m. Thank you.
And as you heard right there, at 12:43 a.m., that's how long that meeting went. Now, among the latest round of staff developments, the principal of Harrod Elementary, Dr. Jessica Berry, who says she was asked to resign. She's among several principals in the district who face similar situations that has sparked protests at multiple schools over the last month. Now, ahead at 6, I'll have more on what was said at last night's meetings, and you'll hear from Dr. Berry and talking about her career in public education and why she says she's concerned it may be coming to an end. Now reporting live outside HISD headquarters, Victor Jacobo, KHOU 11 News.
Victor, thanks. Those frustrations have boiled over into protest outside of Houston ISD schools. Our Stephanie Whitfield will join us live in less than 30 minutes from another planned protest this morning.